Okay, so here's the next DP we'll do. Again, we've got the watermark up here. You can barely see it, but you'll be able to see it when the pictures come in. We now, as before, go to the DP folder. Let's see if I've already done this one there. We'll do DP2. Let's just wait for those to open. So on this one we're going to do the slightly different style by cutting it out in the corner. Let's just bring that up, bring that out so I can see everything we're doing. And there's the model. Now we're trying to get 3 pictures into this space. So if we start with this one, we'll bring that across. And we'll just close that one down and minimize these two while we're working. And the watermarks over the top, which is great. So if we just Control T or transform here and then scale this, we bring that to there. Again, let's not make it thin or pixelate it. And we're going to make it smallish in the corner here, so we bring that. And I'll just move the watermark up for a second. Now we're going to use the lasso tool. There's a number of lasso tools which we'll talk through in a different video, but I'm going to use the magnetic lasso tool for now. I'm just going to zoom in. It's a tiny bit squashed, hang on. So let's just go back to this top tool, Control T this, layer 1, and just bring that up a bit. So it doesn't look, because the last thing we want is for that to look squashed, thin or pixelated, because this is the whole point of this banner is to make this look good. So we're just going to go back to the magnetic tool, 3 from the top, magnetic lasso tool, and we're just going to go round. Now if you make a slip up and it hits the dress anyway, I'll just show you what it looked like. If you did that, you just press the delete button on your keyboard, bring it back, and it will come back to the last point that you did. So you just press the delete tool, the delete key, sorry, on your keyboard. You try and get a straight line at the top here. We keep going round. So if you make a mistake while you're just working your way around, did that for instance, you just press the delete key on your keyboard and it'll come back to the last square, and then you can carry on going round. So we just go round, then double click there. I've double clicked it twice, so you just go up to edit and step back, and there it is again. So we now just cut that out. And then we'll delete this layer by going to the dustbin here. Then you can Control V, or you can paste. But I've Control V'd. So we go to the layer. We'll have this now in the corner. Now we want to make this look a bit more pronounced, a bit more attractive. So we go to Layers, then we go to Layer Styles, then we go to Outer Glow. Now we don't like yellow as an outer glow, so we're going to go white on this occasion. And I think I want it a bit bigger, so you just go to size and you just make that a little bit bigger, and you bring the opacity up there, so it's quite pronounced. Now if you get any bits here that don't look attractive at all, you go to the rubber tool, which is here, second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from the top, and just go up here, which is the brush size, and you just take it out like that, look. So if there's any ugly black bits, you just can wipe them out with that. But otherwise I think these sharp bits at the top, otherwise I think we're pretty much good to go. The other way of course you can do it is you can go to the second lasso tool down and just cut a straight line like that. And then you'll get a straight cut. But I'll talk you through that in another video. Let's just make that a tiny bit straighter. There we go. Brilliant, so we'll zoom out. We'll now bring the second picture in, which is the girl's face. We'll bring that up to there. And we're just going to bring that below the dress, like that. And we're going to bring it up to this top corner here, and bring it right down, like that. bring it across. Now, we don't want it to be sort of, to make her look ugly in any way, so we'll bring this across. And then we're going to use the gradient tool to bring the side of the girl's hair into black for what's coming next. And to use the gradient tool, you just click here, not the bucket, gradient tool, and then you just drag it across. And I talked about in the last video, just using this, you need black and white here and the transparency up there, with black at this end and white at this. So we'll now bring the third image in. And again, whatever you do, don't make this look thin or pixelated. So Control T or transform from the edit. So Control T this. It better be Control T. Yes, it's Control T. That's brilliant. And pull that down a little bit more because we don't want any white or black at the top and bottom. I think that's about right. Don't look squashed. Again, transparency tool, gradient tool even, pull that across to there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here, normal to screen. There are other ways of doing that which are a lot better, but this is a very quick way of doing it. So we're just going to do that and we're going to pull this across. Now, I'm going to bring the watermark down because we don't want it over the lips. I'm going to pull the girl in a little bit, like that. I'm going to move this up so we've got a little bit, sorry, wrong one. Which layer was it? Layer 2? Sorry, layer 1. There you go. We're going to pull this in a bit so it's got a nice border on it. Transform that, make that a bit smaller there, look. So it fits, so it's not blocking the mouth or the nose. There, just like that. And bring that in so it's got a bit of a border around it, and the same with that. And bring the watermark down. Dead center, so it's not blocking anything. And there you go, you've got the picture again. Now, I'd probably do that better if I wasn't on a video, but we've got to do it quite quickly. And I think that looks quite good. You've got the colour around there. You've got the dress here faded nicely. You can see the whole of the face, and this is at the top and the bottom, and there's no white lines, so you've got pretty much everything you need. So I think that's all I can help you with. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Again, we want to save it as a PSD. And as a JPEG. Thanks again, and again, any other questions, don't hesitate to ask.